Redemption. Let's make sure my Twitch stream is good to go, and it looks like it is, buckaroos. Let's make sure it doesn't make noise. Okay, good to go. Right. So let's see where we last left off at. Oh boy, looks like it was an exciting part where we're actually in the basement. So what time is it? It is 11:41. We got plenty of time. How's our health doing? Goodness. Yeah, come on, game. Tired, but I got full health. Let's press the 3 key and bring that stealth up. So, let's use item. Trap you. And since he's within stabbing range, boom. See? Traps make this easy. I cannot understate the importance of them. Matter of fact, oh wait, right. I believe, oh, no. I believe that we were able to get into the next room over here. I think we unlocked it, actually. Alright. Let's get that throwing skill up there. So, I want to point out that Lori and Corey Cole, the creators of this game and the Quest for Glory series, have been doing a long play of this game. And it's been an absolute blast to absolutely listen to. It's been an absolute blast because, like, they talk about the way how they developed this game, interesting problems that they faced. Like, okay, give me a second here. One of the most interesting problems that they faced was saying, like, right now it's 12:01 a.m. Now, initially, whenever they created the game, they had said that the character, Sean, would say, hey, yo, I'm deucing out. It's time to go to sleep. It's midnight. And then they said, well, you know, I don't think that thieves would go to bed so early, so maybe he should go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, this created an issue where we would actually be on day 11. Like, right now it says we're on day 10. But since it's past midnight, we would be on day 11. And then you would go to sleep, and that would just mess with the game. I forget the specifics they said, or if they said them, but essentially the issue was that it wasn't working correct. Maybe it said, hey, you went to bed on day 11, so you wake up on day 12. So it's like, hey, whoa, I just missed a whole freaking day, yo. Alright. I believe this room is... oh, it is locked. I should be able to get into it. Got it. Open the unlocked gate. The door opens more smoothly and quietly now. That it should. Nope, too far away for that. So let's scooch over here. And now, none of this takes time, so I really have no problem with moving in combat like I would in the normal game, where moving does take time. But since this cost me nothing, I'm going to be walking all day, yo. I'm walking on sunshine. I'm going to kill him with the next throw. This guy's coming at me next. So let's go ahead and go over here. Send a throw. And I'm going to kill both of these enemies without getting hit because I'm using throwing and I'm using traps. Like a real thief would. So it was absolutely great game design for them to say, hey, yo, these things should have minimal penalties. So, true to an actual rogue, we really didn't get into any actual combat there. They really knocked it out of the park with this. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I mean, well, you know what? You know what? I am greedy. I could have. Actually, let me think on that. What would I want them to give me more of? Well, okay. If I got a nitpick, and that's what I'm asking myself to do here, is that I should be able to play as more than one character class to go through this game. But this is Rogue to Redemption, so it's supposed to be rogues. All the same, that's me being greedy. I don't think there's anything in this room, so let's go ahead and oil the hinges. Listen at the gates. And pick the lock. Tool use increased. Hooray. Got it. An oily door is a quiet door. I don't recall if this is the room with the approaches in it. Yes, it is. So the approaches are a lot more dangerous than the drats. And I probably should have saved before I came in here. But I feel confident that since I have a trap, that I can take care of them and maybe one other. If I have to take on 3 approaches, well, then I am in trouble. Actually, I would be fine, but I would be wiped out on health. Let's wait that turn. Cool. We only got 1, so we're going to be able to take this guy out without taking any damage. They're going to get us some good gold. And we're set for life. At least this thing's life. Let's see if Gregor will buy some Proach parts. You know darn well he will. Knock on a barrel. That's not happiness to see me, is it? No. Oh, actually, let's keep sneaking. Because there's about usually 2 to 3 approaches in this. What? You what, mate? Smack my bug up. Change my bug up. Let's move up here so that way he has to walk up here some more. And then he will get in range of our trap. And then we hit him and we take no damage. And we're good for whatever adventure may lie beyond this point. Now, in his Let's Play video, Corey had mentioned he liked to train fitness in the training room. I feel like it's a bit not counterintuitive, but of course, a rogue must be physically fit, but agility, I would think, would be his main stat instead of agility. I mean, instead of strength. Anyways, every time I knock on one of these barrels, it sounds empty. My hope of finding drinkable wine is a flagon less. We'll just assume he said that. Knock on the barrels. That sounds empty. Funny how that sound makes me thirsty. Tee. Take a crate. Let's see if there's anything even inside these crates. I'll shake one. No, that's not a good sign. Somebody's been handling these too roughly. There's nothing but broken glass in them. I wonder who handled them too roughly. Oil the gate. Okay, a little oil on the hinges and the bar should make this easier to open and much more quiet. Let's open it. I'll have to release the bar across it if I can open this gate. There. Now I can go through it. Now, that's the room I want to be in, and I may have to fight Proaches again, but it's worth it just to have this open. Actually, I think the monsters only spawn once per night. Speaking of once per night, let's go ahead and do a new survey. Salve. Suave. Someone has scrolled, "Very dangerous, please do not enter," in chalk on the lower half of the door. Let's examine it. This is quite a door, isn't it? So far, the entrances in this wine cellar have been iron gates rather than solid wooden doors. I wonder why this one is different. And why did someone in very neat handwriting put the message, "Very dangerous, please do not enter," so low to the ground? It must have been written in shorthand. It's a very solid door with rusty hinges, and it is locked. No kicking this one in. As if kicking down any door with a danger sign on it is a good one. The door is locked, so they give us a full rundown on that and a few side notes. Let's oil it. I'll just have to oil the hinges and work some of the rust off. There. That should do it. But do I feel lucky? You know darn well I do. Let's listen to it. If I concentrate really hard, maybe I can hear something on the other side than the scurrying drats on the other side. Nope. No drats. It's really quiet in there. Too quiet. Huh. Unlocking the door. It seems like it should have worked, but it's like something is blocking the door shut from the other side. I'll have to work on it some other night. Oh! Now this I have not seen, and this is what Corey Cola was bragging about. There's a lot of timed events in this game, but he'll break it down to you in a bigger part in many different specifics that were thrown about. Like whether you looked in the first screen of the game, whether you looked at the wastebasket first, or if you looked at it after several different things, it changed the dialogue. And maybe it will change the outcome. Hint, hint. So, this is telling me to come back on another night. So, I am advancing too quickly down here. Cannot open the door, I'm sure. Yeah. Whoa! We're done for the night. Boy, I'm getting tired. I think I'll turn in. He's so tired he had time to tie his belt, put on a little nightcap, leave a flame going. Anyone change socks, put on fresh socks. And he wonders why he's tired in the morning. Well, we made it through the night without taking any damage whatsoever, so we'll get yelled at for showing up tired to class. I've read that a million times, so I will not read it again. As I was saying, I expect that all of you have lockpicks by now and have read the manual upon the usage. That is only the first step toward the mastery of the lockpick. It takes practice to do this smoothly and quickly. Remember, the locker room is open for practice, and the easiest locks are on the table if you cannot open the lockers. Then, if you can't do that, you'd better spend the rest of the class practicing until you acquire the knack. Hint, hint. Any questions? Let's ask for a demonstration. I mean, let's... Actually, no. No, we're doing the Moxie playthrough. Ask a snarky question. Is it true what they say about rogues? That they do it from behind? I give you this opportunity now to improve your lockpicking skills. Use your time wisely. I think he did the best thing by ignoring me. Oh, and if you're taking an elective class, which I am not, you have to go get to your next classroom by 3 this afternoon. Let's talk with Joel. Ask about Joel. So, are you recovering from your day away from this wonderful place? Wait, I feel like I already read this. Compliment Joel. He liked it. For someone who hangs out with lowlifes in alleyways, you certainly dress well. I do not want people to think badly of me. Besides, when I do dress for the streets, it's best people do not recognize me. Browse the shop, 38 lira, and... so close. So close. Can I give a gift? Jewelry. No. That star ring is mine. Let's listen at the door. Now, one thing I forgot in my previous playthroughs is that if you listen at the door, every single time you're going to get a +1 to perception. Every single time. Do this every single day, which I have not been doing. But watch. I'm going to click listen. It's going to go up. I don't hear anything, but judging from the way the store is built, there could be a brass band on the other side. Perception increased. We don't need to talk to the instructor, and I really don't care about impressing him. Let's listen at the door. Get them kettlebells a-rolling, eh? Practice. Wow, this feels so light now. I clearly need to step up my work to the barbells. You'll never pick up the ones on the floor. For the rest of the game, you're going to use these. Yeah, look at my Sean. He's fit. It feels great to give the old muscles a workout. Let's get the tightrope a-rolling. Walk the tightrope. Yeah. Looks like we're doing all right on it. We're crossing okay. And I feel like throwing I need to actually back off of, because I can get more results from the game room. So here with agility, 38, fitness, 54, throwing 61. Like, throwing is going to get raised up really quick. Where's stealth at? 38. All right. Our skills are doing okay, it appears. But that said, oops. Combat and defense are all right. What's the weakest skill I have in this room? I mean, I could sneak until it's at a decent level. No, we're not going to do that. I hate that. That would not make for an interesting Let's Play, would it? So I have a better idea. Can I lockpick this door? Thank you for not being a snitch, Joel. Joel Cairo. Pick the lock. Got it. It's a lock cabinet with nothing in there. Clearly, Master von Orwald is an evil man. Pick the lock. And that's much quicker than going into the lock room, isn't it? Actually, maybe I should do this every day. When I think about it. That wasn't so difficult after all. But there's nothing in the desk. It's almost as if he doesn't trust a room full of thieves. Sorry, rogues. Wait, no. Disbarred bards. Yes. That's the word we agreed upon. One thing I wish we could do... I must have the strongest quadriceps in the school by now. One thing I wish we could do is sneak into the other students' rooms, but that's not the case. But we do need to sneak past Mr. Jerk So let's do that. That's the yearly dinner bill. Correct, you are. But we shan't be worrying about going to that just yet. Listen at the door. It takes time, and I'm really pushing my luck here because I want to get in 2 rec room activities. But I don't know if it's going to be possible. Let's read the book. New pages. According to Viliana's prophecy, even as the Dark One Gorgoloth invaded Albion, the Dark One Golgsoslath would open a second Chaos Gate in Sardonia. Tendrils of Golgsoslath power had already begun to seep into this world. They twisted everything and everyone they touched. Men were transformed into Gogs and other unnatural creatures and worshipped the Dark One. Sir Hans, Jameis, and Aquino rushed to Sardonia. There they reunited with Mortai, who had discovered a Chaos Gate below what would become the city of Caligari. The 4 heroes fought against the tide of darkness and sealed the Demon Gate. However, the prophecy warned that the gate would reopen. Sir Hans and Sir Jameis formed the Order of Knights Luminar to stand vigilant against the forces of darkness. They built Castle Luminar to be a bastion of light. And that's the end of the page. This castle was supposed to protect against the Dark Ones, but it's been wrecked and abandoned until the University moved in. What could have happened to the Order? That part of the tale shall have to wait for another day. Interesting. The history of this castle is becoming more and more prominent, is it not? We listen to the door to raise up our perception skill. We don't see it go up, but it does go up incrementally. Let's practice card theory. All right, looks like we were successful. We got in 2 different activities in the rec room before dinner. We have full health, so none of that is an issue. That was yummy. I can't eat another bite. Okay, so we have several options now. Let's see if anything's going on up here. I don't want to waste time, which is why I save it. Time is a precious commodity in this game. He doesn't hear anything, and I don't think anything is going on in there. So let's go ahead and kind of semi-cheat. So what do we do with our knight? I say we build up some skills. Listen at the door. Nobody's talking in there. Now, when he says nobody's talking, that's different than there's nobody in there. Because I have noticed that at certain points he'll say it doesn't sound like anybody's talking in there. Yet, there are people in here. Little keywords. There's a lot of attention to detail that they threw into this game. Okay, concentrate on the ball. Be the ball. Talk to Joel. I challenge you to a game of billiards because I want to go ahead and raise up my agility some more in gaming. Maybe just my gaming. And that would be game. I am good at this, you see. So he's still very good at this. time is it? 8:31. If I go back and... I think we have time for one more activity. And we're going to spin it on the dartboard. Beautiful. So let's go back to our room and study our lessons for the day. And talk to Mr. Sad Limp Dick, our roommate. Open this. Maybe we get to cheer him up with a fun tune. He seems to be down. And that's our room right by here. Excellent. We know the people are in the rec room, so they're not going to be in the room, so we can't listen to what they say. So, roommate's asleep. Actually, wait. Can I play drums? Hit the drums. I don't have any drumsticks, so I'll just use my hand while he's asleep. Man, kind of makes you want to bang on it all day. It actually does. I love drums. I play drums. They're a lot of fun. Elias is sleeping, but there's no way he'll hear me over that sawmill coming out of his face. That wasn't too bad. I was really on a roll. Wait, can I actually get better at drums in this game? This game has a lot of simplistic things to it, but it's very, very well thought out. There's a lot of little things that do change. So I believe it's more about scope and maximizing what they could do within scope and taking full advantage of that. Like, I do love this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill some drats. See if we can get further in that basement. Oh, Mr. Jerk. You are not going to catch me today, sir. I am way too clever for you. Huh. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Can we get into the infirmary? Got it. Beautiful. Let's search the cart. There's nothing much in the drawers except for a few little odds and ends. I guess they only fill it when they think they'll need it. Let's check the shelves. There's certainly things I'd like to have here, but there just aren't very many of them. Somebody would probably notice right away if they went missing. Pity. Search the desk. Let's see what we got here. There's a large side door that contains files. There seem to be reports on student injuries. Moira keeps records on everything from moving splinters to splinting broken legs. There's a large drawer on the center of the desk, and it is locked. So let's go ahead and pick that. How hard this can be. It's just a simple drawer lock. Got it. Easy does it, no problem. Search. Let's see what's in the center drawer. Pens, papers, and a pile of medical bandages. Let's steal them. What time is it? 10:32. Okay, I can deal with 10:32. Now, the perception skill does more than just listen for Do a skill check at doors. It's useful in a lot of different ways, and it seems like sometimes it's one-time use kind of deals. And I love that. See, okay, this is what Corey was talking about. So we ran into the door, the very dangerous door, and now we have a new dialogue open. That's nothing new in gaming, far from it, in fact. But we had to find the door first, so now we can ask about it. So that takes a different level of programming, and I mean, I'm not a programmer. I do web development and stuff like that. I understand programming. I'm a terrible programmer. So I understand what they're talking about, like, okay, if this equals this, then do that. If else, do that. Since we found the door, now we can ask about it. Let's sell the loot, though. Ah, it appears approaches are worth quite a bit. Ask about the very dangerous door. What's with the door marked very dangerous? Oh, Gregor wrote warning on that door. Behind that door is a terrifying monster. Gregor has nightmares of that terrifying monster will get out and eat poor Gregor. Please, Master Sean, do not open that door. Gregor is afraid of that terrifying monster that he will just come and eat Master Sean for dinner. And then eat Gregor for dessert. You got it, buddy. We're going to need the GUI. And I feel like I want to buy traps. 60 lira for a full heal potion. Get out of here with that. No. No, sir. 20 lira. I'm begrudgingly buying that because y'all see I can't really make as much money as I would like here. Regardless, let's go down here and see if we can get past that door. Day 10, huh? No approaches in here yet. Still something on the other side. Dang it. Well, what should I do with my night then? What should I do with my night? I guess I could earn more money. I could practice lockpicking. What's my lockpicking at? It's actually decent. Well, shucks. What if... What if I just make this a money night? Alright, that's it. Party on Wayne, party on Garth. We're gonna be killing things all night, yo. Is there a drat over here? Sometimes one crawls out of the corner. No, sir. Don't even have to move for this. Now, the GUI I've never actually used in combat, which is this guy. And it's supposed to stop the opponent. Now, I don't think it actually regenerates. I kind of bought it for another use. Let's go in here, open the gates, and I've wanted those drats on me. Because it seems like they're looking pretty easy to me at this point, right? Let's go ahead and trap you. Miss. Miss. Oh. Oh, that was a free turn. Oh, yeah. It's all coming up Millhouse now. Some good cash I just made. Nah, see, this is where it starts to get a little troublesome. There we go. I'm sure there's one more over here. No. Pity. Let's listen to the gate. I mean, we have time. No, come on, attack him. Dang it. Okay, didn't matter. Wait, why didn't I use my trap? I should have used my trap. Then I wouldn't have taken 2 damage. Okay, let's go here, listen to this. I mean, I know there's nothing on the other side. Oh, wait, I can't even make it past there. I thought I got past this lock. Well, looks like I did this time. Brrr. This room seems colder than the rest of the wine cellar. Something sent a chill up my spine. I don't see any drats in this room or anything that's waiting alive to eat me. I'm pretty sure I made it in here last time, to be quite honest. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I gotta read that. What do they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I can't remember the rest of the quote, man. Shame on me. Anyways, he said, it looks like I can't use these bottles. They're pretty banged up. What a cork tease. So let's screw the screw press. And that opens the thing. Actually, matter of fact, it pays to search this room. Knock on the crates. Top one doesn't sound so empty. Well, then let's open a crate. I don't have a crowbar. I didn't think I needed one down here. I didn't have prior warning. However, the lid on this top crate is loose. There's something in here. It's a leather jacket. And it's still in good condition. I guess it pays to search everything. Yeah, that leather jacket is expensive. And so we put it on. Look at us now. Very dapper, right? Look at the open secret passage. Okay, this was definitely not open like this before. Turning the screw must open this door, so let's see what's on the other side. Nothing's attacked me from behind the opening, so I mean, that's a good start. So let's think it's safe to check out. At least I hope it's safe to check out. Okay. This is ominous. A skeleton sitting on the ground next to a pile of bones is eerie to begin with, but there's some writing on the wall and what looks like to be blood. And I'm getting really creeped out. 11:37. Okay, we got time. Let's search this room too. I'm sure there's nothing left in these, but I'll try them. Yep. Completely drunk dry. Maybe since before I was born. Let's check that broken barrel. Looks like this barrel's given up the ghost. That's kind of a statement which was probably in poor taste, all things considered. Knock on the barrel. Judging by the sound and the amount of wine that's been leaking out, and figuring the room's acoustics and the evaporation rate of the puddle in this wine environment, I calculate that there's nothing left in this barrel except 2 thimbles of syrupy vinegar. That branch of math is called dragonometry. I'm going to have to trust you that was funny. I don't know about math. Look at the debris. See, I would have just swept everything into that grate over there. Out of sight, out of mind. I'll kick around the pile of debris a little bit. There are a lot of drat bones in here, broken bottles, construction material. No drat nests, though, and... Wait, what's that near the grate? It looks like a strap of leather. It's a belt that some drat tried to drag away with. It's got a nifty belt buckle on it. It's probably belonged to Mr. Bones over there, but since he doesn't really need it... He doesn't really need it since he doesn't have pants that he's got to have held up. So, it's all mine now. Alright then, we've received 2 pieces of equipment since we got down here. Cat burglar belt. This deep blue belt is highlighted by the pale blue stitching and a black cat design on the silver buckle. It's clearly magical, adding slightly to both your defense and stealth. I don't have a belt right now, so we wear it without question. Let's examine the writing. The writing looks like it was written with wine and maybe blood. It says Aquino. So is Aquino the same name of the person who wrote the message or the one who did this to the writer? The writer seems really, really angry, and I'd be angry too if I was walled up in here in this room to die. Let's touch it. Ew. The words are icy cold and still wet, like they never dried. Worse yet, there's still an overwhelming smell of blood and decay right now. Nothing on the animal bones. Skeletal remains. Let's examine them. These bodies have been here a long time, and there's nothing much left to them but bones. It sort of looks like someone passed out after drinking too much. And a smaller skeleton looks like it could have been a cat. So how did they wind up trapped in this sealed room with some name scrawled in blood and wine all across the wall? Oh God. It just got really cold in here all of a sudden, like I was walking on a grave. Which I guess is kind of what I'm doing right now. Blood and wine. Maybe this is Geralt from The Witcher? I make a joke about the name of the expansion pack they had. Well, not something I would do, but since it's an option, let's take some bones. These are just the things to add to my collection, which is exactly the sort of statement a person going to Villain University would say. Me, I've already collected the whole set. Okay, so I really don't need to collect bones, but Alias would have a fit if I put them in a room, and then again, he'd probably never notice them in all the clutter. But I can take a closer look at them and see what happened to this poor guy. Whoa! Holy hell! Yikes! Ooh. Ghost cat Chianti. Chianti? Like the wine? I guess that's appropriate considering the room. I really wish I could speak ghost. I'm pretty sure you're trying to tell me something right now. Well, we weren't able to enter the room with, the very dangerous room. But we did get a new quest. It's cold in here. Makes me feel sad and lost. That's why there aren't any drats in here. This is the room that makes them cry. And it's hard to be a rough, tough, dire rat when you're bawling your eyes out. Oh man, you have no idea. See, I'm actually Buddhist, and I was a drat in my previous life. And I cried a lot, and it was difficult. It really was. Oh, you laugh. But it really was. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm in for it now. We're up against 2 drats. Hi. Yeah. Dead rat walking, yeah. Let's go here and use the trap. Oh, right. Select the enemy. Swamp. And stomp. Since we're nearing the end of the night, we're going to go ahead and be a little bit boring, I'm afraid. And draw up that sneak skill. Maybe we can run some more monsters on the way and earn some more money. Sprint our way out to Gregor, make some more money. We will see. Probably not, though. Actually, I take that back. Possibly so. Let's throw that. Come at me, bro. Oh, looks like the other drat is upon us. And there they are. Oh, it's a party. We got 3 drats. So let's go ahead and whomp. I got 2 options. The trap takes 2 damage per turn and works for 2 turns, so that's 4 damage total. This guy has 5 health, so I can kill him in 1 hit and then hit him in the next. Since he has more health, and according to my mental math, you'll both be dead. Let's do that. So dead, can't hurt me, and now he's dead. So I only got hit once. Uh-huh. And that, as Eric Foreman says, is how we do that. Alright, let's run out of this room since we killed all 3. Right. What? Sneak here, because these approaches will put the pain on me. Alright, let's move here. And trap the approach. Stab him. Doesn't matter. Dead. Trap killed him. Did I already hit up this door? I didn't. I mean, I'm sure it's... Oh, whoa. We got new text. Here we go into danger. Really scary unknown danger with big teeth. So remind me again, why am I doing this? I guess I'd spend the rest of my life wondering about it and feel like a coward for not finding out. Never let it be said that I'm a coward. Foolish, maybe, but a coward? Nah. Let's save. I feel like there's one thing hidden in this room as far as equipment goes, but it's not... I don't know. It's not worth it. Not for the amount of time it takes. Oh, wow. That's one big bug. Whoa, that is a big bug. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. All of these are the same. But sneaking gives you increased stealth. Uh-oh. Gulp. Alright, it's just you and me, you ugly little cockroach. Whoa, are you serious? Are you serious right now? It's just you and me. No effect. Glancing blow. Alright. This thing's gonna kill me, but... And I'm sorry to do this to y'all, but I kind of want to see... It's just glancing blows. Oh my god. Okay. I can't do anything about him. He's too strong. And I'm dead. The approach is a beastly bugly, a bit too big and bad and ugly. You'd best be quick with the trap and lure, or you'll be pressing game restore. I actually didn't know we could fight him right now. Quick with a trap. Maybe there's big traps we can use for big critters. But what do they mean by lore? So I died. Gregor is, I'm sure, reeling in sadness right now. Hey there, Mr. Approach. I'm gonna hit you before you can approach. And then you will have several daggers in your face. Your stupid, ugly face. Looks like we got the other approach on us. Doesn't matter. I think I can slug it out with that bug. Oh dear. Yes. I don't need to attack him because that trap's going to kill him. And I'm poisoned. Alright, it's time to talk to Gregor. Nothing more. Okay, there we go. That's the one I wanted to search. Alright, this approach is going to be easy pickings, I think. Sweet. Good deal, good deal. And done. Well, 13-8. Well, I didn't want to search that, but let's do it. Oh my god, that's so much text. I can't deal with all of it. Look at the barrel rack. They must have aged their wine right in this room. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want to run it around the whole room for that. Okay. Roll out the barrel. Sounds like we're about to have a barrel full of fun, but that kind of hoopla doesn't seem right at the moment. Looks like I'm not allergic to barrels or dust or approaches. Actually, I'm pretty sure you are. Look at the barrel rack. Yeah, nothing new. Okay, this is just generic text across the board. Well then, I shan't worry about it. Yeah, this is all the same thing over and over. Okay, so I don't think there's anything more we can really do. Down here, we had a good night though, didn't we? Killed plenty of critters. Suffering from poison.
Gregor has a surprise for Master Sean. Gregor has new goods for sale by request of Master Rogue.
Really? So loot to Gregor. I found these in a dungeon.
Very good work, Master Sean. Please, come back if you find any more Jurassic approaches in the dungeon. I'll be happy to buy them from you.
Let's ask about the store. So you have new items in the store today.
Traps! Gregor has traps just perfect for stopping Jurats in the tracks. Of course, a trap won't stop a drat for long, but a trap will stop a drat long enough for Master Sean to end its life, if young Master is quick.
Man, you really hate drats. So I really think I only need to buy one more trap. Maybe one more throwing knife. Let's just buy it, just to buy it. And antidote, let's buy it, because I don't want to die. So that was a lot of money I just spent, probably more than I'm actually comfortable spending. To be quite honest with... Wait, nope, that's healing potion. Let's look at the potion. It's blue and a little syrupy. I think it's the poison antidote. Sniff it. It smells like some kind of cross between grapes and mud. Oh, God, that's a terrible description. I can just imagine it. Drink the potion. Yes, I feel better. I think I'll try to keep away from poisons for a while. Good idea, but alcohol is a poison. Let's leave the room. Alright. We're going to sneak to the rec room and throw a dagger and then be forced to bed. That's the best way I can think of to spend our time right now. So anyways, to anyone who is watching this, I hope you had a good day. Hope you had a fun day. If you had a bad day, it beats the alternative of not having a day. Let's pick the lock. Oh boy, I didn't even think about that. Tool use increased. Got it. Now we can slyly slip into the rec room and throw a dagger and then go to bed. I will give a little bit of a spoiler in this room, though. Other than the activities, I have found nothing else to do. Like, you can look at all this. These are some of these paintings are the people who backed the game with a significant amount of money. And thank you to all of you who did that to help make this game a reality. I cannot say thank you enough. Bullseye. I think I'm getting a little bit better. I also think I'll turn in for the night. Okay. That was a good day. Yikes, I don't want to miss breakfast again. Oh, I know you. You've never missed breakfast. Not since I've been playing. As I was saying, I trust that all of you have taken the opportunity to master the basics of picking locks. With the technique and the instruction manual, you should be able to pick basic locks on houses and small chests. For the more complex locks, you will need a combination of this skill with more advanced tools.
Master von Orwald, there was a series of thefts last night in the school. Several Bard students reported that their instruments were taken from the practice room. The receptionist is missing all of her pens and paper. The pantry in the kitchen was raided, and a bushel of apples was taken. This is clearly the act of one of your students. That's what happens when you gather a group of scallywags and criminals in one place. Herr Turk, I sincerely doubt any rogues would stoop to pilfering any stationery or apples. Who other than your rogues would steal? If these thefts don't stop and the items are not returned to where they belong, then I will be forced to speak to the headmaster about expelling every single student in this class. They are obviously a little better than common criminals. I shall address the matter myself. Thank you. Sie können gehen, Mortimer. See that you do, Gerard, or the headmaster will take action.
Oh, somebody really put a bee in his bonnet, didn't they? It seems as if, though, we are called upon to play the role of the detective. It will be good use of your skills in observation and stealth for you to uncover the petty thief who besmirches our reputation. Do what you can to solve this mystery. It will demonstrate to Herr Turk that rogues have a place at this school, thereby annoying him to no end. The honor of the rogue class must be restored. I shall find the thief and prove to the headmaster that the rogues are true heroes. See that you do, Herr Saucy. Entlassen. Well, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I was up all night stealing, and I didn't steal any stationery or apples. I take that back. In the last video, I did steal some apples, but that's not the point. I didn't get caught. And that's what makes me a true thief. Disbarred bard. Entlassen. Mr. Turk seemed rather perturbed by all the thefts going on around the school. I'm rather curious about whether his indignation of such immoral activities exceeded his exhilaration at the possibility of disbanding the disbarred bards. That was a lot of words he just said at me, mate. I must say, Mr. O'Connor, that you're looking rather dashing today. Thanks, I used to never think about what I wore. However, you always look so dapper. Apparently apparel is important. Oh dear. I clicked somewhere. What do you think about the thefts? Much of what the thief has stolen has been worthless. Things no offense would be interested in carrying. Other than that, I do not know what is going on here. I see. So why is Turk against the rogues bards class? I believe that we offend his delicate notions of how heroes should act. Then again, it is fairly obvious that Master von Uhrwald and Mr. Turk do not quite see eye to eye about matters. One has been overheard calling the other a petty bureaucrat with illusions of competency who overcompensates for his lack of intelligence with his bullying and authoritarian dictatorship. And as for the other, he believes that his antagonist is washed up, has-been criminal who is undoubtedly wanted for hanging in several kingdoms as a common thief. I'm not here to say that either of them are wrong. Unlike the trap, it will hold an opponent only for a moment, but it does slow down their movement. One bottle has 10 applications. Okay. So that answers the question I had earlier. You can use it 10 times. Which is quite a bit, honestly. Even better, after a few hours, the GUI dries up and can't be seen. Sorry. It can be very useful under a variety of circumstances. I'd be happy to sell it to you. I'm sure you would. Let's compliment Joel because he likes it. We already have a trap. 18 there. Wait, who sells it cheaper? Him or Gregor? I forget. Anyways, as we said in my previous day, let's go ahead and listen. If nothing else, just get the perception. Alright, let's open the door. The thief is stealing all sorts of odds and ends from around the school. I'm certain that the thief isn't one of us. I'm pretty sure it isn't another student. Why would you say that? Thomas is right. Something strange is running around the castle at night. I have heard movements in the hallway sometime after midnight. Ooh, is that a clue? I thought I heard something last night, but there was nothing in the corridor when I looked. Could it be a ghost? Why would the ghost steal pencils and food? No, the thief is alive. Well, they are correct. It's a lot of dialogue. Fuck it. So do you think the thief is, what do you think So what do you think the thief is doing running around stealing in the middle of the night in our hallway? Stealing things, maybe? He's very late. Most people sleep. He smells like apples in hallway after thief goes by, steals bath things, then runs off. Is odd. Let's be snarky, just because I've never done this option before. Turk is the school fool if he thinks a rogue is behind these thefts. Mr. Turk is smarter than you give him credit for. No matter who or what the thief is, unless we catch the thief soon, there will be no disbarred bards class. Then it's a good thing we'll catch him soon. So how would you go about catching the thief? I have my face. Lo revedere. Ooh, I can really feel the cold front moving in on me right now. No reply to FA Warframe account. Oh god, why is Warframe emailing me? I haven't played you in like 5 years. It's only 63 degrees. It's gonna be cold soon. Talk to Thomas. Greet Thomas. So you heard noises in the night too. Maybe the thief is using the bathroom. That's possible, but the towels were missing this morning. That was also true on our side. Odd, I didn't notice the missing towels. Guess it's a good thing I didn't try and take a bath this morning. It's not a good thing for the rest of us, Sean. Baths are your friend. So you say, but I also don't notice anything negative if I don't take baths. Let's say something snarky about the thief and Thomas. Let's just be that guy. At least we can tell the thief's not a rogue student. He's far too noisy. Unless you're the thief. If you sneak as well as you throw, then you probably wake up all of us if you go down the hall. Oh, damn, Sean, that was rude. But, you know, Thomas accepted it. So what's your take on the school thief? When Esme said the thief was a something instead of a someone, I have first thought of a rat or a pack rat dragging objects back to a nest. But from the reports of what has been stolen, the thief must be capable of opening doors and taking things out of drawers. It must be intelligent. An intelligent kleptomaniac monster running through the halls late at night. And here I thought the school would be boring. Sorry, guys. I'm getting pretty tuckered out now. Kind of regretting opening this other beer, which has gone untouched. Let's talk about Esme. So what do you think about the cutest girl I think is here in the school? I told her not to worry about the test. If she has the skills to be a rogue, then what difference does it make? In the real world, you don't get pop quizzes. Right, if you fail a test in the real world, you don't get a bad grade, you get killed. Yeah. Give me that snark. She really looks like her artwork. Whoever did the artwork and the 3D modeling, those two aspects really lined up. Ask about the thief. Did the thief wake you up last night too? Kate can sleep through anything. Sleeping through the night is a skill. You need it at an inn. It's noisy all the time. So let's snarky. So you seriously suspected a ghost? What? Sean versus Sean in a conversation? What? No! But Esme and Thomas suggested that the thief might not be a who so much as a what. Oh, so you mean it's not a who done it, but a boo done it. That joke was downright ghastly. You're right. Let's bury it forever. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate. You guys are killing me here, man. You guys are killing me. Oh, right. Barbell. Practice the barbells. Okay, so I think we're going to get to dinner. And then I'm going to have to call it a night. I've got things I got to do. I'm semi-early tomorrow. So we got the fitness under control. Walk the tightrope. Can we do better this time, please? We stopped falling, but we're crossing it now. It's like, whoa! Second nature. Let's view the artwork. Attack the monster target. Whap. I am in charge. With my trusty dagger in hand, I deliver a flurry of blows to the wooden monster. Is it that time already? Time to go grab some grub. And I didn't even make it out of the room. Perfect time management right there. Oh, God, look at Mr. Turk. He is so happy just knowing. He doesn't believe in us. He thinks we're goners. He's going to get rid of us once and for all. Did you notice the look people are giving us in here? It's like they think we are all thieves. I think Turk has made it clear to everybody who he blames here for the thefts. That isn't very fair. This is a school for heroes after all. Some of these people are paladins. You'd think these students would give us benefit of the doubt. In Turk's case, it's a matter of seldom right, never in doubt. We have to do something about this problem. I agree. Thomas, I am tired of people thinking I am thief. We must stop this. Well, if anyone is going to restore the honor of the rogue class, it certainly won't be Sosi. I almost choked when he said that in class. Looks like the other students are really tired of who they thought was the golden boy. Alas, Sosi is probably not the school thief, but you never know. If we keep our eyes open, we might get lucky and catch him in the act of stealing. You mean there's a practical use for the stealth and eavesdropping skill? If it means getting rid of Sosi, I'll have to study my lessons more. Everyone, return your plates and utensils to the kitchen. Don't try anything, disbarred bards. I'll be carefully watching to make sure nobody filches anything. Now, everyone out of here. That smarmy, smug. I can't think of any other words that start with SM. Smash? But that doesn't. Whatever. Anyways, as it is late at night. I have important things I must do tomorrow. But, however, I would like to thank everybody for tuning on in today. And I hope you all have a good night. And I will see you in the next video.